What's your take on all this drama this week between Conor McGregor and the UFC? Where do you have a stance? Do you have a take on it?
My take is, I think we're fighters first, but we're secondly entertainers. Our job is to entertain the fans, man, and do this, talk to you guys. And so for Mr. Press Conference not to want to do a press conference is insane. They're talking upwards of $8-9 million that he's throwing away or whatever. I would literally ride a rocket ship to the moon for 6 months for $10 million to do a press conference. So, but he said he's a puppet, he's a monkey. That's our job is to entertain. So that's really all I have to say about that. That's what we do as part of the job. When you sign your name on the X, we need to go and I have to do all the media obligations for Ottawa. You think I want to? It's just part of the job, man. That's what we have to do. So.
Go back to the Conor thing, if I can,
yeah.
for a second. Do you feel, you say that you'll fly to the moon and do that, and that's, respectful. But is there ever a point where you feel like, gosh, I don't feel like doing this? Is there a way of figuring it out? Because it wasn't just like he didn't show up and pulled a no-show. There tried to be some sort of negotiation. Do you sympathize at least with his stance, considering how big everything's become for him? Do you see where he's coming from at all, or no?
Oh, sure. I absolutely feel where he's coming from. And the guy is probably the best at marketing himself and marketing the UFC. So for him to, the UFC want to use him because when he speaks, people listen. So of course the UFC is gonna be like, oh yeah, we need, yep. So it's probably a lot on his plate. So yeah, I feel him. I definitely feel him. And trying to balance the training and all the traveling and the late night shows he does. So I don't have that luxury of doing all that stuff. So I can't even speak on his behalf. I'm sure it sucks, but it's got to be fun too, man. Right? Enjoying the crazy ride. At least for me, it'll be fun.